Jackie and Carol, for the opportunity to talk to y'all. They said that you were looking for something that had nothing to do with social media and was really geeky. So let me tell you about this project we just did that launched on Health Data Palooza Day this past June. On the healthdata.gov site, there's a blog post that will tell you more about it if you're interested. So clinical quality data in this case is hospital compare data from Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. It's about how well hospitals are treating conditions like heart failure and pneumonia and asthma and things like that, measured against things like readmission rates and mortality rates, with metrics like, are they doing better than the state or better than the country on average? Linked data is about using the web as a massively distributed database. So it's all about publishing structured data on the web. So one of these things is a pointer. Oops, that wasn't it. There we go. So what you need if you want to publish structured data is a data model. So you can think about these entities that are of interest in the hospital compare domain, like a hospital, as an entity in a data model. So you can think about it as a tag, but in this case these tags have an identity that is globally unique on the worldwide network of computers. So this is a page that describes a class of things in the world, a hospital, a bunch of metadata. If anybody's reading things like the PCAST report on health information technology, it talks about metadata tag information. So that's what you're seeing here. This also serves as a list endpoint, so there are some 4,500 instances of this class, which are hospitals in the real world. So if we take a look at one of those, the Presbyterian Hospital, for example, we can see that we have a lot of metadata that points to other data sets on the web about this particular hospital. And one of the interesting outcomes of this, for those of you that are interested in sort of Web 3.0 kind of ideas or search engine optimization, this is a semantic search engine on the web called Semiche, Italian for semantic index. If you go and search for the keyword hospital, like Google or any other search engine, you get some 400,000 results. But if you scope that search with the tag that has this URI identity, the class hospital, then you get a much more directed result set, which in this case is the stuff that I told this search engine about. So these are only this is information that's only from hospitals that is published on health.data.gov. And what you're seeing here is an entirely data-driven user interface. So this metadata and the data that comes along with that is from the information that we published on health.data.gov, and you can look at all the information we have about the Presbyterian Hospital. And it'll take you into this cool kind of faceted browser experience where you can dereference all this information. Is the information that this search engine got from the health.data.gov information we published. It'll take you back there if you want to find the original source of that data. If you're a developer, you're interested in a bunch of different formats that you might be able to mash this data together. So we can give you JavaScript object notation, or Atom, or CSV, or whatever your favorite mashup format is. This is a query endpoint, so I don't think I did that. Sorry.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Thank you. So I asked Mike to do that because people fall asleep during this kind of presentations, but thanks for being away. So this is a query that says, all right, tell me about the hospitals in DC that give me all the data that you have about the hospitals in DC that have worse than the U.S. national average statistics for 30-day readmission rate. Right? So there's a service on the web where you can go and make this query and save that as a report, and all sorts of good geeky stuff. So Web 3.0, what are we trying to do here? We're trying to publish structured data. So this metadata are the facets that you interact with. And what ends up happening there is you treat the web like a database, right? So a page is like a table or a record set. And that enables a bunch of interesting features. Some